Hello, traveling ninja. You're here again. Sit here by the campfire. Have some tea. The night in Konoha is peaceful tonight. The wind blows gently through the trees. It carries the scent of the cool earth and of the ancient wood of this refuge. The steam rises silently. The warmth of the cup warms your hands. Here, you can rest. Look with me at the village below. Some lights still endure, but even they know it's time to sleep. So you're curious about the continuation of the story I told you a few nights ago, right? Let's continue. I was in the high corridors of the Hokage building, working security for our leader at the time, Hiruzen Sarutobi. Motionless, observing. Naruto Uzumaki was there, standing before the third Hokage's desk. He was being scolded, not out of malice, but for carelessness. Another ruined formation photo. Grimaces, jokes. Naruto looked away. He tapped his foot on the floor. The silence bothered him more than any reprimand. Konohamaru entered without thinking. Small, determined, with his scarf that must have been 3 times his size, and a shuriken in his hand. He wanted to challenge his grandfather, to show that he was special, that he wasn't just the Hokage's grandson. But he tripped. He fell to the cold ground. The silence was broken. Konohamaru pointed at Naruto. He said he had tripped him. Naruto, he said he hadn't done anything, and that it didn't matter who his grandfather was. A slap on the head. Simple, direct. Konohamaru didn't cry. He was in shock. Not from the pain, but because for the first time, someone hadn't treated him with reverence. After that, Konohamaru started following him. Naruto walked through the village streets, aimlessly, free. Lanterns illuminated the path. The distant smell of ramen still lingered in the air. Konohamaru watched silently. Something about Naruto caught his attention. Following the Hokage's order, I began watching them from the rooftops, from above, like someone observing the beginning of something fragile. Naruto realized he was being followed. After all, Konohamaru, at a young age, wouldn't be able to master camouflage techniques. After another misunderstanding, Naruto realized Konohamaru saw him as an example, someone to follow. For the first time in his life, he had this experience. Naruto decided to teach him a jutsu. But first, he tried to explain the most important thing, chakra. He spoke of energy, of strength, of sensation. He gestured. He mixed ideas. He knew how to use chakra, but he didn't know how to explain it. Then Konohamaru spoke. Calmly, clearly. He explained that chakra is the energy that circulates through the body, that unites mind and physical strength, that allows one to mold jutsus. Naruto blinked. He observed more closely. Konohamaru had pulled a book out of nowhere. Naruto complained. He said he was just reading. Konohamaru blushed, but continued. After that, the training began. Naruto demonstrated the sexy jutsu. In the blink of an eye, a child transformed into a woman. A simple technique. A distraction. Nothing dangerous. Nothing serious. Konohamaru tried, but failed. Between attempts and laughter, Konohamaru revealed his dream, to be Hokage. but not for the power or the importance. He wants to be recognized, but not as the third Hokage's grandson, but as the individual he is. Naruto understood the situation, but remained silent. Temporarily, he saw himself in that child, even younger than himself. After all, he also wants to be recognized, wants to be noticed, doesn't want to be ignored anymore. Naruto also wants to be Hokage. They wanted the same things, even without realizing it. Earlier that same day, on the Hokage's building terrace, Iruka appeared. With his gentle aura, delicate smile, and the scar that runs across his nose from one side to the other. He said that the previous night at Ichiraku Ramen, he scolded Naruto. He asked him to take a new picture. No jokes. Iruka said something important. Naruto wants to be recognized, not ignored. He sees in the ninja way a way out. The third Hokage listened and remembered. The night of the nine-tailed fox, the chaos, the fourth Hokage's sacrifice, the impossible decision to seal the fox inside baby Naruto. He said the fear never went away. It just changed form. It became prejudice, silence, distance. Unfortunately, an innocent child, the village's savior, is carrying this heavy burden. Back at the clearing where the children were practicing the sexy jutsu, Konoha Maru's private tutor appeared. With his dark glasses, his ninja headband, and his stern demeanor, he ordered the honorable master, as he called Konoha Maru, to return to the Hokage residence. He silently confronted Naruto because he didn't consider him a good influence on someone of Konoha Maru's importance, both because of the sealed beast and Naruto's low lineage. He thought Naruto was a nuisance, someone incapable of becoming Hokage. Konoha Maru refused. He didn't want to go. He wanted to stay and train with his young master. With tempers rising, Konoha Maru decided to use his new technique. That's when he said, "Don't interfere. I'm training a special jutsu to defeat my grandfather and take the title of Hokage," he said while infusing chakra into his technique. This time, he succeeded. A perfect transformation, just like Naruto did before. Obviously, a skilled ninja, responsible for training the elites, wouldn't fall for that kind of trick. Ebisu insisted, trying to forcibly remove his student from there. That's when Naruto decided to act, infusing his chakra. He created shadow clones, and then the sexy jutsu. Dozens of women surrounded the teacher. Confusion, embarrassment, no violence, just surprise. Ebisu fell defeated, not by physical blows, but by the extreme shame of what was happening. The third Hokage watched from afar and realized, with affection, that Naruto was finally finding the path to becoming a great ninja. And on that day, Naruto gained another friend, or rival, in his great objective. Traveler, observe. Little by little, the village is quieting down. The lights are going out one by one. The rooftops are cooling under the moon. And even thoughts seem to move more slowly. I remain here, observing, guarding the silence of the village. You can stay too. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight of your body rest. Nothing needs to be done now. Nothing needs to be proven. Konoha is safe, and so are you. Let your eyes close whenever you want. Let the sound of the wind carry away your thoughts. Good night, traveling ninja. Have a good rest.